You ever notice how one bad decision leads to another bad decision and it starts to compile and build up, and then you just end up making a whole row of bad decisions? Y'all ever heard of the snowball effect, actually? Think of a snowball. You have a really small one. As you start to get more compact snow and build it up, it turns into something huge. And that huge snowball, it can be something really destructive as well. It's just something we gotta watch out for real. It's something that's huge. It's something that could put you on a path that you don't want to be on. The snowball effect is prevalent in everyone's lives. For sure. It's prevalent in everyone's lives. Me, for example, when I think of the snowball effect, it definitely has to do with diet and being disciplined with my diet. I'm a person that has a sweet tooth. I love chocolate, cakes, and cookies. Those things right there, those are my weaknesses, man. When I go a while having my diet strict, eating well, just doing what I'm supposed to do, there are times where I don't want to say reward myself, but I'll just, take a little break from my diet and will get me a pack of cookies or something, munch on them. But I start to notice, once I do that, that one little thing of small significance turns into something that can last for a few days. And that's because once I have that rush of sugar and I start eating it, it's like I want more of it. Again, in the moment, it tastes great. It tastes so good. But going forward, I know how it's going to affect, well, one, my physical looks, and two, my insides as well. Because obviously eating stuff like that on a daily basis, that's not it. It's not the smartest thing to do. So let's take that example and put it into your life, for example. Is there anything that you're doing that's causing you to have that snowball effect? There's one thing that you do, it's very small significance that starts to compile, get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and it basically puts you off. Is there anything like that in your life that's causing you to basically just deviate and glide off and not be as disciplined or as on top of your game as you should be? That's something that's really important to sit down and figure out, because these things aren't things that you catch on to really quickly unless you stop and take a step back and analyze what's going on. It can be really challenging to detect something that's of small significance that basically starts to gain momentum and can be destructive in your life. It can be hard to put a finger on it. So that's why it's, like I said, it's great for y'all to take a step back and analyze what's going on. Things have been going on for the past few days or past few hours that have put you on I don't want to say downward spiral because that's a bit extreme, but it's basically put you on a path that you don't want to be. And when you identify those things, identify the catalysts, those small little issues, once you identify them, you have to put a stop to them. And how are you going to put a stop to them? Well, it's up to you. Everything is up to you. Everything is up to you. You're the only person that can control you starting that snowball, or building that small little snowball, or having that catalyst start off and then put you off again. You're the only person that can control that. You have to be able to recognize it and see it and put a stop to it. And when I say that everything is up to you, it's a lot easier said than done. But once you start to build that strength in your mind, it starts to come out in reality as well, right? Strong mind, strong body. So it's going to be the choice that you make to take a step away from that catalyst or to start building that snowball. It's not going to feel easy, of course, but once it's done, you strengthened yourself. You just put on another level of armor and getting yourself strong and getting yourself mentally strong and physically strong, right? I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. Y'all take care, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the video.